So let's talk about position sizing. So let's refer to everything you need to understand the stock market and option trading in notes form, all right? And that will be on page 266, where I talk about position sizing. And position sizing is just basically saying how big of a trade is this going to be. You got $10,000 in your account. You're only going to risk 10% on your position size, and that would be $1,000. But hey, that amount and that percentage will be different for everybody. This is the thing. When we talk about position sizing, we're simply talking about why or how big of a trade is this going to be. If you find a strike price that costs $1, okay? Now, if you're new to trading options, just because it costs $1 does not mean that that is going to be the final cost. You will multiply that times 100 because one contract equals 100 shares. So that means that entering this trade with this particular strike will cost you $100. Now, let's say you got $500 in your brokerage account. You say, all right, I got $500 to play with here, and I'm somewhat confident in this trade, so I'm going to get 5 contracts. That means you're getting 500 shares. You're not actually getting shares, but that's just how it's looked at when it comes to contracts, okay? So you're going to do 100 times 5, and that's going to equals $500. So you basically saying my position size is going to be $500, 5 contracts. You're basically risking your entire account on one trade. Now, unless you are just super confident, you know what? I'm not even going to say that, because even if you're super confident in your trade, do not risk your entire account, because at any time, just because you're confident in it, it could still go wrong. And let's just say you lose that whole $500, you just blew your entire account. So when you are looking at position size, and especially when you're new to trading options, find a percentage that does not require you to risk the entire thing. Only do 10% of your account. If you have $500 in your account, only go for strikes that are $50. I know it's low, but it's just something that gets you in and without having to risk the entire thing, okay? Or if you want to take it up to about 20%, you will base your percentages based on how much money you have. You got $1,000, 10% would be $100 per trade, all right? If you got 1,000, you may say, okay, I'll do 50%, but never 100, all right? That is position size, and you want to take that into consideration when you are new to trading, because you want to stay in the game as long as possible. That is the main thing. Don't risk too much so that you're able to trade a lot longer. Okay, so $500, $100 is cool, maybe $250, but never go for your full amount, even when you are super confident.